Hello, Hero of Collectors here. How's it going, everybody? Hope you all are doing fantastic. I know I am. And today we are going to be ranking the Ant-Man Quantumania wave or the Cassie Lang Build-A-Figure wave. This is my personal ranking based on my feelings about these figures. These are not rankings based on everybody else's feelings on these figures, so if you have a different ranking, leave it down in the comments below. Please keep it civil. But with all that out of the way, let's get into the ranking. Starting at the bottom with number 8, we have Kang the Conqueror. A figure I wish I liked more, but damn, the torso articulation is just awful. Like, in the movie, his suit would retract, you could get more movement. If they would have done that, it would have been so much better. And we know that they had the Jonathan Majors license, so why didn't they give us an unmasked head specifically for Kang? You know, we have the He Who Remains figure, but he didn't quite look the same as He Who Remains, so this figure had so much potential and looks very good and accurate. Range on the arms is awful, and I can't get him into any of the major poses I want, and it would have been nice to just have that extra head option, so that is why he's at number 8, and probably the only figure I would consider bad on this list. Next up at number 7, we have Egghead, and there's nothing seriously wrong with this figure. He looks good, he's very accurate to what I know him to be from the comic books. I think it's just mainly fun factor. You know, guy in trench coat, suit, just not always as fun to pose around. I did have a decent time when I was posing him with my Ant-Man figures, but it wasn't the most dynamic and enjoyable experience I could have. But that's not a fault of the figure, it's more just they executed the way he looks, and this is what we have. I can't fault it too much, and I don't think it's a bad figure, but it's what we got. So that is why he is at number 7. Here at number 6, we have Crossfire, a decent figure. I want to fault him for the body, but the fact that I can still get him in this kind of crouch sniper pose proves that this is still a decent body for him, so I don't really have an issue there. He does have pins. This body has since been turned into a pinless figure, but again, the colors match. It's not something that ever really bothered me. I think my biggest complaint is the fact that the deco got screwed up on my copy, but that's also just a fault of my copy and not everybody else's. So where's the fault in this? It's just not really a super needed character, I guess. I had fun with him. There's nothing really super bad about this figure. I just have a bit more fun with the other figures on this list. It's still a fine representation of the character, my bad deco aside, but yeah, it's a fine figure. I don't have any serious complaints, but that's why I put him at number 6. Here at number 5, looking a bit more blue on camera than he actually is in person, here is Ultron, and he ranks a little bit higher because, well, I love Ultron, and I love this body. Getting it re-released here, yeah, with not a lot new, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I guess that's why I didn't put him any higher. The new head sculpt is nice. I think it really emulates the Rage of Ultron series that I do actually, or it was more of a mini series, I suppose, but I really like the look of it. I even have 2 so far. I plan to get another 2 to build out my Ultron army. Thank you, Gahooberyjay, for the help getting a second one. So yeah, he ranks at number 5 just because I like Ultron, and this is still a dope base figure. Is it perfect? No, not by any means. Is it the best Ultron? No. I think the Ursa Major release is a far better figure, but I still like this Ultron. So that is why he is at number 5. All right, we're at number 4, just nearly in the top 3, but here we have Future Ant-Man. Why does he rank so high, but yet I have some problems with him? Well, let's get into it. I wish he came with interchangeable parts. An extra head, his unmasked head, I mean, lab coat, which I suppose can now be remedied thanks to this Hank Pym lab coat. But this character is new. He only appeared in the books maybe a year and a half ago, and in fact, I just reread this series, and I really like him. So getting him this quick in figure form it's kind of nice, and I like them getting out ahead of it. You know, they're trying to give us more backtracking and filling gaps for teams and whatnot that have been out for years. But at the same time, they're giving us brand new characters as they're coming out, like Future Ant-Man, Chasm, Hallows Eve, those kinds of things. So I really like this release, despite my issues, because I like getting new characters that I enjoy right away. So that's why he ranks higher, yet I do still have issues. But otherwise, he's a great figure. We know this mold, and it just overall looks good. I like it. It came out really nice. So that is why he is at number 4. And now at number 3, the bronze medal, we have Wasp. Now I really do like this costume and how much more vibrant it is compared to her Infinity Saga look. The face sculpt underneath, or the unmasked head, is really good. Looks very much like the actress. And overall, I just had a lot of fun with this figure. My biggest complaint are the arms. It would have been really great to get some bicep swivel and some double jointed elbows here. That's, if they would have given us those, she probably would have made the silver medal the second place. Just because she's missing those, I still think she ranks high, but just not the number 2 spot. I still think she's a very strong number 3 figure, though. And at number 2, with the silver medal, we have Scott Lang Ant-Man. I really like this costume, and I really like this figure. It looks very good. I like the red colors with a mix with the black and the silver. The articulation is different from all the other Ant-Mans, but still works pretty decently. It does have a bit of a rectangle torso, but it doesn't bother me so much. I like the head sculpt, especially here on the helmeted head sculpt. The unmasked head is fine. I think it just barely gets the likeness there. You can kind of see all the shadows there. But overall, I just like the look of this character. It looks really good. I like the new updates to the costume. I want this in 10-inch or 12-inch form as well. So Hasbro, give us this, please, in larger form. Yeah, he makes the silver medal, aka the number 2 spot. And now in first place, gold medal, number 1 on my ranking, we have Cassie Lang, the Build-A-Figure of this wave. And if you saw my quick review that I uploaded a couple weeks ago, you'll know that I love this figure. She is great. I love the larger characters and the way they're executed here in Legends form. So to have this Build-A-Figure be so great and have the new tech like pinless arms that are double jointed with bicep swivel and a super articulated torso, that is just amazing. I'm not going to try and reiterate everything I said in that video, but give us a 6-inch version of this. Give us more 10-inch and 12-inch figures. I want more of this. This is fantastic. She's my number 1 pick, and I hope you like this ranking. And that was my ranking of the Cassie Lang Build-A-Figure or the Ant-Man Quantumania wave. Do you agree with a lot of my picks? Do you not? What is your ranking? Again, leave it down in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all in another video, another post, another time.